Hi, I'm Dan Trotter.
And I'm Dan Burgess, and we're both Sydney-based TV presenters.
And we're coming here to welcome you to our favourite weekend in our perfect city.
That's right. This weekend the weather is perfect, so we're going to go do a bit of fishing, then a
touch of environment.
And we also get to go and party with about 600 bands at the Sydney Festival. But to start the weekend,
we're going to the Hero of Waterloo. It's a real Australian tradition. Go and have a beer to kick your weekend off.
That's right, we're starting at the oldest pub in town. Gents, what we have? We're going to have 2 Goldens.
Cheers, Dano. We're going to take you on a perfect weekend in our favourite city, Sydney, Australia. So, Dano, where are we kicking it off?
Mate, we're kicking it off right here at the pub like all good Australians do. This pub is the oldest in Sydney. It's 150 years old, and there's a bit of a funny story behind it or two. The guy that built this pub actually built the church next door as well. He built the church first, then he bought the land and built the pub. I think he was worried about going to heaven a bit too early, so he decided to build a pub to make up for it.
It also has a really interesting past, a nefarious past, if you will. Legend has it that there is a tunnel that leads from the basement here down to the harbour side, and what used to happen was drunk guys like Dano and I would get knocked on the head and dragged by their feet. The next thing they knew, they would wake up on a boat out to sea. 3 to 4 months hard labour, involuntary recruitment.
Well, that's where we'll be tomorrow, so I might have to smash him over the head and get him out there. We're going to get out on Sydney Harbour. The fishing there is our passion, and Sydney Harbour is probably the most beautiful port in the world. Well, we like to think so anyway. So that's the start of our day, don't you reckon, Dano?
Yeah, the start of our day, and then we're going to take you on into one of our favourite little bays and beaches. There's a little bit of ecology in there that we want to share with you, and after that we're going to have a bit of a kip, then catch up with you later as we go on to kick off the Sydney Festival first night. It's going to be pretty fun tomorrow night, don't you think, Dano?
Mate, I think it's going to be awesome. We've got 600 bands coming to Sydney, all from all around the world. There's going to be hundreds of thousands of people in the city just for that one night, so I know we're going to dance it hard.
Dance it hard, maybe leave you guys behind as the sun sets.
Time to get fishing, my friend. Oh, let's get him out on the high seas. So the story goes that there was a trapdoor right above me here, and I used to drop the guys down here and then start dragging them through this tunnel all the way to the harbour.
Mate, I think I'll be stronger than you though, buddy.
You're not wrong there.
Come on, let's go.
Can't we just go to the boat ramp to get out there?
We're here on Sydney Harbour, one of the most beautiful harbours in the world. Sun's just come up, 6:30 in the morning on a Sunday morning, and we're going hunting for big fish.
This is our passion, and this is why we love Sydney. It's not all Sydney has to offer. It's an amazing city, the best city in the world, isn't it, Dano?
I'd argue that it is. I've travelled a little bit, and I've yet to find anywhere that I'd prefer to live.
So why don't you guys just come out with us? We'll show you why we love fishing and why we love fishing in our hometown. Then we're going to rock off and have a bit of a party and show you some other great places in Sydney too.
So what we're doing here is we're just catching a couple of little fish so we can go out there and hunt for the big fish. Dano?
Good luck. This is when you start to get really excited. It's time to put the hammers down and get out there. As you'll see in just a second, there are hundreds of people out here fishing today. It's a beautiful Sunday. 90% of Australia's population lives on the coast, and this is what they live for. Gorgeous, sunny Sundays.
Well, Dano, fingers crossed, mate.
Fingers crossed. We've got our baits down. We're a couple of miles offshore, a couple of miles from Sydney Harbour, and this is do or die.
It is do or die. This is where the big fish come out to play. So it's January, and at this time of year, the East Australian current pushes down the east coast of Australia. We're here off of Sydney, and the East Australia current basically originates from the Coral Sea. When you get big low pressure systems, they start to blow wind, and they push and push this warm current down the coast. And some years, it makes it all the way to Tasmania. Most years though, it makes it here, and you can expect the temperature to rise sort of up to 23 and 24 degrees.
As a result of the East Australian current in summer, in the middle of summer, you get these amazing mixes of tropical species down in Sydney. You wouldn't normally get them, but they can survive in those big warm water blooms that come all the way down the coast, all the way from the coral reefs up at the Great Barrier Reef. So down here in Sydney in summer, we never know what we might catch. It's just an amazing array of species.
Okay, far out. We're just starting to give up hope. Don't know if we're going to get any fish here. And whack, popped out of the springer, came tight. It's not a really, really big fish, but it's not too bad at all. Woo! It's all right, fish is almost here, man. Oh, he's a nice fish, man. Yeah! Nice fishy! Now that's what we came for. Oh, the thing with kingfish is it's over really quickly either way. You either get them or you don't. Beautiful kingfish.
Hey, Kingy.
Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is what we call an ideal end to a fishing session. We're right here at the